What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy, camATL. Shout out to the DFS squad. Shout out to everybody watching this video right now. Drop a like down below because I already know you're going to love it. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Make sure you comment anything down in the comment section to enter your name into the $50 giveaway that I do every single week on this channel. Thank you guys for joining me as always. Hope you had an amazing Christmas, but it's time to get back to work. As you can see on the screen, I have the high five for Thursday's NBA slate. Let's get straight into it. I'm not going to waste too much of your time. Let's get it. Starting off at point guard, Elfrid Payton. Now, you guys know, man, I've been playing a lot of Elfrid Payton lately, and that's because his price hasn't really risen much, and the dude's a lock for 30 or more. So I'm expecting 6x or more, and with his price tag still at 5.3, especially in a plus matchup against Brooklyn, I'm not going to overthink this. Elfrid Payton's a great play. He puts up in all three. Well, he doesn't normally score a ton, but he puts up in the rebound department, puts up in the assist department, and if he can get that 10 points, he can triple-double at any moment, all right? So this is a dude who does a lot on the court. That is great for DFS, and it's great matchup. And like I said, the dude's going to get 30 on a consistent basis as long as he's in the starting lineup. And with this type of matchup, he could get 40 or much more, all right? Next up, Joe Ingles, not Donovan Mitchell. Mike Conley is back out. When Mike Conley was out, Joe Ingles was moved to starting at shooting guard. He played very, very well with Conley out during that stretch. Now going against Portland, 6'2", I can see him getting that 36. I could even see a really big game out of Joe Ingles. He showed some upside while Conley was out before. He even ran a little point when he was in and Donovan was out. So expect Joe Ingles to have a very solid game at 6'2". Next up, Svi, not going to even try it, 3'7", Svi. I don't know how to even say this dude's name. S, okay, I'm just going to call him S. S is only 3'7". You got Luke Kennard out. You got Bruce Brown still questionable. You got all these dudes for Detroit still hobbled, especially the guards. And so expect S to most likely get another start in this one. And when he starts and plays 25 or more minutes, normally he returns value, especially in a very plus matchup against Washington. He is probably the best value on the entire slate at 3.7, unless there's more injury news that come on later on through the day. You guys know I dropped this first look the night before, so some injury news might not have hit me yet. But as of right now, in the first look, S seems like the best value on the slate at 3.7, especially considering he should get a start here, okay? And if Bruce Brown ends up out, that's even bigger of a bump for him, all right? Next up, Drummond is going to feast, okay? All they have down low for Washington is Ian Mahinmi, okay? Mahinmi is not going to be able to stop whatever Drummond wants to do on the boards down low. He is going to eat them up. His price is not ideal. Okay, but we don't have a ton of real spend-up options on the slate. Depending on how much value, like we said, we have 3.7 for S if he ends up in the starting lineup. But outside of him, there's not a ton of amazing value as of this moment. So maybe you don't go a guy like Drummond and you balance a little more. But as of right now, I'm sure some other injury news will come out. We'll have a little bit more value. And Drummond, I know he's expensive, and I normally don't like to put a guy this expensive in the high five, but his potential is huge here against Washington. With all of their big men out, expect a huge game out of Drummond. Ian Mahinmi cannot contain Drummond. He is going to feast, all right? And he's at home in Detroit, where he normally plays very well. All right. Next up, De'Aaron Fox. My boy De'Aaron came back and has just been balling. Dropped a 50 DK point performance last game, and now he's going against Minnesota. Amazing matchup for my boy De'Aaron, and he's another guy who's a double-double watch at any point. He can score with ease. He gets a bunch of assists. At 7K, I can see a 40-plus performance here pretty easily against Minnesota. At home in Sacramento, games should stay relatively close, so it should be competitive, and De'Aaron have to play his regular minutes. Let's check and just verify his minutes. Yeah, he played 36 minutes. That's great. Not dealing with any type of restriction in any way. So he's going to get 35 minutes on average probably, as long as the game is competitive. And going against Minnesota is an amazing matchup, and you see his potential. Dropped 52 against Houston, 31 points, 9 rebounds, and 6 assists. The dude is all over the place, and he is a great play at 7K. And that's it. Elfrid Payton, Joe Ingles with Mike Conley out. Like I said, Ingles even ran a little bit of point when Donovan's off the court and he's on. That's all I'm going to call him because I don't know how to say his name, and I'm not even going to try, and I really don't care to get his name right. At 3-7, if he starts, is great value against Washington. Andre Drummond is going to dominate, and then De'Aaron Fox. Thank you guys for joining me as always. Greenlightdfs.com. Join the squad. Let's keep smashing, man. Let's get it. I'm out.